Thanks for logging on to neoweather.com on this Saturday, February 23rd, 2013. I'm Jim Sullivan with your video forecast this weekend. It's going to be cool, but pretty tranquil. Rain's going to move in on Tuesday with a big storm system, and then Wednesday through the end of the week, it's going to snow. I'll look at all that and more coming right up. Starting off with a look at your 3D Max Doppler network here this morning. A lot of clouds across the region. Some peaks of sun trying to sneak in from the west. If you're down near Mansfield, Canton, Youngstown, you may see a couple peaks of sun this afternoon, but generally it will be a cloudy day. Maybe a few flurries east of Cleveland, but nothing that'll amount to much. And there's a little frontal boundary right across the region. You can see up near the lakeshore, Cleveland and Lorain, temperatures sitting in the lower 30s, Mansfield sitting in the lower 30s. East is still in the middle 30s, and we're not going to see temperatures move much the rest of the day. The frontal boundary will slowly ooze through, and by tonight everyone will be into the cold sector, with temperatures falling back below freezing this evening. As we take the 3D Max full now, the weather map looks pretty benign this morning. However, it's not. There are two major weather makers on the map. You just might not be able to see them yet because they're not doing much yet. This rain here over the southeast is associated with a system. It's going to move off the east coast and combine with a little piece of energy over the Great Lakes that gave us that icy precipitation yesterday and form a medium-sized system off the New England coast that'll spread several inches of snow into New England. It won't be a big blizzard or anything, but if you're traveling out towards Boston or something this weekend, keep it in mind. And you see these snow showers over the west. They're going to dive down. As soon as they come off the Rockies, the jet energy associated with them will cause tremendous lift over the plains, and we'll get what's called lee-side cyclone genesis, and that's going to form a large low pressure that's going to track up towards southern Michigan and spread a wide swath of snow across the central and eastern portion of the country Monday through Wednesday. And here's a general idea of where we expect the major snow to track with this big system. Low pressure is going to form near the Oklahoma and Texas panhandle, so this will be a classic panhandle hook. Track towards southern Michigan. Here in northern Ohio, we're going to start as rain and then we'll go over to snow. North of us, much of Michigan out towards Chicago and a large swath of the plains, it's going to be all snow, and it'll be a general swath of 6 to 12 inches, maybe locally more across portions of Nebraska and Iowa. Before we go any further, though, let's not forget about the good old almanac. Yesterday we did 38 and 19, which was a little bit below normal. Average high is almost 40 degrees. Average low is 25. Records of 66 and -4. Yesterday we saw 0.07 of an inch of precipitation at Hopkins. We're running a little bit below normal on the month and year, although those deficits did get chipped into a little bit over the last couple of days. Sunrise is at 7:10. Sunset is at 6:11 p.m. And on your Saturday, we're going to be a little cooler than yesterday, at least for the high. Temperatures sitting in the lower 30s in the Cleveland area, not rising much more from where they are now. It'll be a little warmer southeast of town, south of that weak frontal boundary. Maybe a couple flurries floating around today, but generally it'll just be a mostly cloudy sky. Same deal tonight, maybe a couple of light lake effect snow showers in the snow belt as some slightly cooler air filters in. Extending that forecast out now, Sunday, a few light lake effect snow showers won't be a big deal, another chilly day. Monday will be a nice day, a big warm push of air ahead of the next system, however that will be short-lived. So, here's that real big push of air Monday morning on our maps in motion ahead of this big storm system that's really going to wrap up to our southwest. Maybe a little mixed precipitation Monday night into Tuesday. Tuesday it'll rain, but here we are Wednesday into Thursday. Look at what this storm does. It's going to run into some blocking high pressure here over eastern Canada, and it's just going to sit. The storm is just going to sit and spin. We're into Thursday night, we're into Friday, and the storm finally pulling out, but you can see as we get towards the weekend, we're going to get even colder air to move in here. Long story short, we're going to have snow showers floating around with the storm Wednesday into Thursday, and then as we get towards the weekend, it might get cold enough for lake effect snow or lake enhanced snow. Because of that, snow is going to be in our forecast every day and every night starting Tuesday night. So, here that is on the 7-day. Again, Monday warm and dry. Monday night precipitation moves in. May start as a little mixed precip, so we'll watch for a slick Tuesday morning commute. Either way, Tuesday it goes over to all rain. Tuesday won't be too cold. However, Tuesday night until Wednesday, rain changes back to snow, and then snow is in the forecast for the rest of the 7-day forecast. And if our 7-day forecast went out to next Saturday or Sunday, it would still be in the forecast. The snow probably won't be a non-stop heavy snow. It'll be more of a light snow. Although I do have a hunch we may have a couple more plowable bursts of snow, mainly Thursday into Friday, and then maybe again next weekend as the lake enhanced snow sets up. But we still have a lot of time to watch it. It'll add up over the course of several days, but it won't really all fall at once. Again, I'm Jim Sullivan. Thanks for logging on. Check us out again tomorrow.